EA Sports, and the PGA Tour, so proud to bring you continuing coverage of the world of golf. With Frank Nobilo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on, so I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green. Rich, I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green. If you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens. That's the secret.
A picture-perfect drive there and a long one, too. That's right down the heart of this first fairway. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Frankie's not going to make the highlight shows tonight, but he might still make par, which isn't all bad.
Hey, let's face it, that is very forgettable.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Now to the second. Frank, what do you make of this hole?
Well, over the years, we've seen more and more people hitting 3-wood off this tee. And 3-wood's normally easier to draw, and it doesn't run out down that right side.
Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good. Too long, sadly.
A 6-footer now for birdie. It is early, but he kind of needed that one. Had to take advantage here, and he did just that. So good work, and he's 1 under through 2. Next up, the 177-yard par 3 third, the easiest par 3 at TPC Sawgrass. 2-tiered green sloping from back to front, and it is protected by a bunker in front and grass bunkers to the right. Birdie, definitely in the cards here if you hit a good shot off the tee. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round will win the day. This is a 13-footer. Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Frank, the bunker on the right, I wouldn't call that a pot bunker. That is some kind of a hazard, isn't it?
Yeah, meanders all the way down the right side, but really it's the lesser of two evils. I'd rather be in that bunker on the right than the hill on the left. As that ball bounces into the rough, first fairway missed today.
So from the rough, his second here at the 4th. We turn to Notah Begay III for this look at birdie.
And this has a pretty clear right to left break to it. Players gotta recognize the speed. This is one that guys leave short quite a bit.
Yeah, that is crafty right there. A beautiful putt, and the result is a birdie. Fifth hole, good par 4, isn't it, Frank?
If ever a hole was built for Lee Trevino, who used to love to cut it, this would be the hole. It just looks and screams for a shot that's hit left to right. And that's the only way really to avoid bunkers, left and long, and that one that's all the way down the right side. Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. Frank, what do you think of the 6th? Pretty short par 4.
It is, but you come out of that sort of corridor and fairway opens up and then it narrows up, bunkers to be around. Very, very few people hit driver here.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Frank, how do you size up the approach shot now at the 6th?
Ideally, you'd want to have a good yardage in here. Something where you can hit a nice, high, lofted short iron to make sure that you don't mess with those palm trees. Now, there's a good strike in there. Just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. And it's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie. They'll push that score to 3 under for the round. Frank, what do you think of the 7th?
Interesting par 4 for 2 reasons. The undulating green on the end of the hole that also shapes to the right, that makes it look like a dogleg right. But really, you want to play that tee shot just inside those pot bunkers down the right side.
That is made to measure right there, right in the center of the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
127 yards will get you to the front of the green, but it's 1-3-2 if you're going to go for the flag. And the pin on the front portion.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. All right, so the par 4 7th a bit too tough as he'll walk away with a bogey 5. TPC Sawgrass, the fabled stadium course designed by the legendary Pete Dye. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novello. And here at the 8th, Frank, most players are happy walking out of here with a par 3.
And the reason why, it's a very narrow entry to this green. It's just littered with bunkers around, left, behind, to the side, and even short. Once you get further up the green, though, even though this is sort of an undulating green, it starts to widen up. So don't get trapped into just looking at the front of this hole.
Second shot now, here at the par 3. This would be a bonus from 25 feet away. Yes, a very good read. Tell you what, that's a nice little bonus right there because you do not expect to make many of those for pars. Frank, the ninth is really a good par 5, isn't it?
There's so many options here. Just play it away, sort of 3-wood it down there, then go to the right and sort of wedge it on the green. But it's very tempting, especially in the right wind conditions. And that's if they're coming over your shoulder for a right-hander from right to left. Then this par 5 is very reachable.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway.
Good second shot. That last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
This would be a good way to finish off the front side. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. Frank, now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. So, Iona, this is second from the fairway.
Yeah, the pin, 136 is the number we're looking for. Pin in the back right portion of this green.
Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. Okay, birdie streak comes to an end, but it's a good putt there to save par. Par 5 11th is 558 yards. Again, this is an opportunity if you want to take on the risk, and it is considerable. This is a chance to jumpstart the round, make an eagle, get a little momentum, but you have to be willing to potentially pay a price if it doesn't work out.
That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5. Now this par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Well, this one out of the bunker, that is a positive development, but not on the green. It's in the short grass. Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Now to the par 4 12th, and it's a pretty short hole, Frank.
Yeah, Pete Dye often doesn't get enough credit for his short par 4s. This is a great example where one of the features of it is the blind second shot, just to give you a little bit of doubt on judging the distance.
Yeah, just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. We now come to the 13th. Penalty area down the left side, protecting his beautiful 181-yard par 3, and two small but deep maintained bunkers guarding a three-tiered green. Okay, that one's dancing. A birdie opportunity here at 13.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh, that is a picture of class right there. A tee shot on the green, and then a long putt goes down for birdie. Frank, 14 is so often a pivotal hole here at the TPC Sawgrass.
It is, Rich, and when you see a player hit two shots comfortably on this green, you think, what's all the problems about 14? But when you see someone stray left or stray right, you realize that 14 is a real bear.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Just a beautiful approach shot. 9 feet left here for birdie. A good opportunity lost there. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. If you're just joining us, we're at the 15th hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 449-yard par 4. Frank, what's in store here?
One of the prettiest tee shots on the golf course, Rich. Once again, you're coming out of a chute of trees, big bunker down the right side. Really, you want to hug that right side, though. It gives you a better entry into this green.
And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Frank, once again, precision is so important as we look at this second shot to the 15th.
Yeah, you're looking at the flag here. You're looking at birdie, but if you miss, that big bunker on the left will swallow it up, and there's two little pop bunkers on the right. Tough to get it up and down.
Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Oh, would you expect anything less with the way things are going? Everything is dropping right now, even balls from off the green. We begin the final stretch here at TPC Sawgrass with the reachable 523-yard par 5 16th. More water, more bunkers, more trees, and a narrow approach. Just some of the challenges here. That will be perfect into the left side of the fairway. really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Yeah, that's really well done. From that distance, you'll take it every time. Chance now for another birdie. Pushed it. That's a tough one to miss. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Frank, it's the moment that makes it tough, isn't that right?
Yeah, you've made that walk from 16 green. It's 80 yards to the tee here. So as you walk along, and if your eyes venture to the right, you see it all in front of you. You see the crowd behind, and you realize this is the shortest par 3 on the golf course. But you also, if you think a little too hard, everything that you've seen over the years flashes through your mind.
Oh, that's got a hustle. Oh my goodness, even with a terrific round going on, this hole just gets in your head. It's hard to explain, and that ball is into the water at 17. What's happened on this hole already? That is just not fair. Now to one of the most spectacular finishing holes in golf. 462-yard par 4 18th at TPC Sawgrass. Water guarding the entire left side of the fairway. Mounds and trees lining the right, as picturesque and difficult as they come. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just trying to get it in there close. Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. Okay, safely in for his par at 18, and that will finish off a 2-under round of 70. So that was a good day on the course, Frank. Anytime you can look down at the card and count up 6 birdies, you know you're doing something right.